Today, we're going to be talking about place strategy in the marketing mix. But before we get to that, we should probably talk about what the marketing mix is. The marketing mix is a mix of strategies that companies or organizations use in order to market their product or products. We place those strategies into 4 categories, which we commonly refer to as the 4 Ps: place strategy, product strategy, pricing strategy, and promotion strategy. Today, we're going to focus on place strategy. Place strategy involves how a company will get its products to customers. This could be how the company distributes its product, which is why we also refer to it as distribution strategy. This could also determine where a product is in a store. When a company focuses on place strategy, the marketers in the company make decisions like whether a product should be sold in a convenience store or grocery store like Walmart, or if they should focus on selling the product online, or if they should sell the product both in-store and online. Place strategy also dictates where a product should be in a company store. In a shopping mall or in a storefront, for example, items that the company wants you to see or are really trying to sell to you will be in the window to catch your eye, or directly in the front of the store. This is also why clearance items are generally further back in the store. The store wants you to look at the full price items before you see the discounted items that they won't make as much money on. Next, we're going to talk about some basic vocabulary that you should know in order to fully understand place strategy. A channel is a path, and distribution is moving something to somewhere or someone. So when we put those together, we get the channels of distribution. Channels of distribution are the paths taken to move a product from the distributor, who is often the manufacturer or the maker of the product, to the final user, often the consumer or customer. There are 2 types of distribution methods used by companies: direct distribution and indirect distribution. Direct distribution is when the product goes directly from the manufacturer or distributor to the consumer. This means there are no middle companies that help to move the product. Examples of direct distribution would be like farmers markets, the company's own store like the Apple Store, or a company's own website like Nike.com or Forever21.com. Indirect distribution, then, is when the product goes from the manufacturer or distributor to some sort of company or companies in the middle called an intermediary, and then from the intermediary to the consumer. Let's take a Hershey chocolate bar, for example. The manufacturer and distributor of the chocolate bar is the company Hershey. Hershey then may have an intermediary company like Walmart sell their product for them. The consumer would then buy the chocolate bar from Walmart, and both Hershey and Walmart would get a percentage of the profit. Another example product we could use to look at both direct and indirect distribution would be Airpods. A direct distribution method for Airpods would be the consumer buying the product directly from Apple's or the manufacturer's website or one of the Apple stores. An indirect distribution method for Airpods would be the consumer buys the product from Best Buy, which would be an intermediary company, or the consumer buys the product from Amazon, which would be another intermediary company. So why do these 2 types of distribution methods exist? Well, both of them have pros and cons that can benefit the company or manufacturer and also harm them. Indirect distribution is good for products from smaller companies that don't have a lot of brand recognition. If you're a new company starting out and don't have people lining up to buy your product, this is a great way for people to be able to see it and buy it. However, it does end up eating into your profits because the intermediary companies need to be paid as well. Direct distribution is good for products from companies that do have a lot of brand recognition, and people will know to go directly to them to buy the product. The beginning process of direct distribution is really expensive, though, because you have to purchase warehouses, hire workers, delivery vehicles, etc. So you need a lot of money up front for this method. As you can probably already tell from the examples, big, well-known brands and companies tend to use both of the methods. And those are the basics of place strategy in the marketing mix. I hope that you start to pay more attention to how you're getting your products when you buy them, and how the company might have used place strategy to get them to you. And that's all I have for this video, so I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching! There are two types of